Once upon a chilling autumn night, in a small, isolated cabin nestled deep within the dark, dense woods, lived a man named David. David had always been close to his mother, Elizabeth, who had raised him alone since his father's mysterious disappearance when he was just a child. The cabin was surrounded by thick trees that blocked out most of the moonlight. On this particular night, an eerie, unsettling feeling washed over David as he returned home from a trip into town. He had seen something he couldn't explain in the forest, something that moved with unnatural speed and grace. It had been a glimpse, a shadowy figure that sent shivers down his spine. David brushed it off as his imagination playing tricks on him, but as he entered the cabin, the atmosphere inside felt heavy, oppressive. The fireplace crackled, casting eerie shadows on the walls. He found his mother, Elizabeth, sitting in her favorite rocking chair, her back to him. "Mom, I saw something strange in the woods tonight," David said, his voice trembling. Elizabeth's chair creaked as she slowly turned to face him. Her eyes, once warm and familiar, now held a sinister glint. "Oh, did you, dear?" she replied, her voice low and haunting. David couldn't explain it, but something about her had changed. Her movements were uncanny, like those of a predator stalking its prey. The hairs on the back of his neck stood on end. As he watched in terror, Elizabeth's body began to contort and twist in unnatural ways, her skin shifting and stretching. Bones cracked, and her face transformed into a grotesque, inhuman visage. Before him stood a nightmarish creature wearing the stolen form of his mother, a Skinwalker. Fear gripped David's heart as he realized the horrifying truth. His mother had been a Skinwalker all along, using her abilities to blend into the human world, fooling everyone, including him. Now the creature wearing her likeness had sinister intentions. With a predatory smile, the Skinwalker lunged at David, and a struggle ensued. In the dimly lit cabin, they fought for their lives, but David knew he was outmatched. The Skinwalker possessed unnatural strength and cunning. Just as all hope seemed lost, David managed to grab a small silver pendant that had belonged to his father. He thrust it toward the Skinwalker, causing it to scream in agony as it was repelled by the protective charm. The creature retreated into the shadows, its form shifting back to its true monstrous self.